All right, man. Torture Talk. You know what it is. OT Show. You know what it is, man. Let's get it. We back, baby. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the page. So today's episode, it's going to be a goodie, man. It's going to be a funny, hilarious episode. And today we're talking about Dink Damas. Oh, man. And again, if you're triggered, maybe you should click off. I'm just saying, today's episode, this right here is pretty funny. And not the fact that she's a big girl, just the fact that it's just a funny situation. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I had to laugh. I thought it was funny. So, but if you want a good laugh, stick with me. You know what I'm saying? This is pretty hilarious. Before I get into that, you know I got to get a spill. This is Torture Talk. If you like the content, please consider subscribing. If you're new here, let me work for your subscription today. All the beautiful, single, sexy ladies, put one in the chat. All the fellas, y'all know where to find the ones at. Just don't harass them. I don't sell no merch, but I do have content absolutely free. But if you want to leave a donation, link is in the description. Cash App, no more PayPal. They call me the hidden gem. I went from 1,300 subscribers over 13, 14, and 15,000. And yes, I am the king of the north. So let me know what kingdom you from. Let me know. So look, man, we're going to get right to this, man. Let's do it, man. Let's go.
So I'm sure by now you've heard the story of the so-called rapper who was suing Lyft because the driver didn't let her inside his vehicle. He was driving a sedan and...
Yo! Oh my God! Yo! Oh my God! Oh my God! Bruh! Oh my God! Yo! Oh my God, bro! Look, let's run that back. Oh my God, bro! That was funny.
So I'm sure by now you've heard the story of the so-called rapper who was suing Lyft because the driver didn't let her inside his vehicle. He was driving a sedan and she is not sedan size. In case you haven't seen the clip of her getting rejected by the Lyft driver, here's the clip. Okay, look, I'll be serious now. Okay, here's the actual clip.
I got no space at Mom. My car is small.
I can fit in this car.
No, believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Believe me. So, I'm sorry.
What am I gonna do about my money?
I'm gonna cancel it. You're not gonna be part.
So you telling me I can't get in the lift because I can't fit in your car?
Yeah, you need to order a bigger car.
What makes you think I can't fit in the car?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What makes you think I can't fit in this car?
Because the car is small in the back.
Dink, 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 dink. Dink the Moss, dink the Moss. You know exactly why he's saying what he's saying. Come on. There's no way you're going to sit here and say that. Oh my God. Yo, there's no way you're going to sit here and say what you just said to that man. Is there a reason why I can't fit in this car? Come on. Like we got at one point, where do we gotta be honest about some things here, right? Come on, man. And this is not me picking on big people or anything like that. Let's just be honest. If the man is saying to you that he don't believe you could fit in his car, you say to him, well, why do you think that I can't fit in your car? But you weigh almost 500 pounds. You should understand why he said that. Like, let's be serious. I don't know why we gotta play this game. Like, come on. Why we gotta play this game? Why do we have to play this delusional game with people? You know exactly why you can't fit in his car, why he feels the way he feels. You know that. If you're a big person and you believe and you know that you're big, you understand that there's certain things that people are not going to accept because you're big. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. Now, I'm not saying they're being disrespectful. They're just being straight up honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're 400 pounds And and you tell a guy, I want to sit on your face. And he say, oh, no, I don't know about that. See, why can't I? What you mean? Why can't I sit on your face? Why can't I? You know what I'm saying? What's the point? Why can't I? What you trying to say? He's like, you know exactly why you can't sit on his face. You know what I'm saying? You know why? Like, come on, man. We got to start being honest here. That's all I'm saying.
My best friend has a biz that's newer than this that I can fit in. That's the same size.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So you really telling me I'm too big to get in your car, so I gotta order another Lyft?
And to be more specific with you, I got very tired tires.
What I got to do with your tires?
Yeah, and you have no space.
How you know I don't have no space?
Yeah, I got no space in the back.
Okay. See, and again, this is what I mean by we be being so delusional, right? He said, to be honest with you, I don't want you to mess up my tires, or something similar to that. He said, right? And your response was, what do I have to do with your tires? You have everything to do with his tires. You have everything to do with his tires. Like, come on, let's be serious. Like, why are we playing this game? Like, come on. Let's be serious here. I know, and listen, this ain't to hurt nobody's feelings. This is just to be real. Let's be real here. Like, come on. Again, the face plant. Sitting on a guy's face. He tell you no. Like, come on. You can't be mad at that. Let's be serious here. Like, I just don't understand why people just don't call things out the way it is. You know what I'm saying? But let's keep it going, man. What do I have to do with your tires? Like, what? Come on, Dinky. Come on, Dinky. You gotta chill out.
How do you know I don't have no space?
Because I tried before.
Huh?
Because I've been in this situation.
So every big person you turn down because they can't fit in your car?
Yeah, because they need to order the Uber XL instead.
No, I don't never have to order Uber XL.
Then I'm really sorry.
What's your name?
Abraham Harris.
Okay.
Nope. So the driver denied her service because she couldn't fit, and she decided to sue Lyft, even though the issue wasn't the driver. The issue is her size. You know, this whole thing is ridiculous, and I actually wasn't going to cover this story, but just when I thought the whole situation couldn't get any more ridiculous, the Breakfast Club invited her on to talk about the lawsuit, and when she arrived for the interview, this happened.
Hey, how are you? Hey, kid. How you, brother?
It's the only seat y'all got?
What you want? What you need?
A bigger chair or something.
Is she already little? She should.
Bruh. Like, come on, bro. Y'all can't be serious right now. This is nuts. I cannot believe this, bro. I can't believe this. I can't believe this, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on. Let's be serious. Come on, man. Let me ask y'all something. I want y'all to be completely honest with me. Completely honest. Do you believe that society should accommodate people who are this size, or do you believe people who are this size should understand that society can't accommodate them with everything? Like, for example, there was a woman who sued an airline because, I don't know if she won or not, but she sued the airline because she said the seats were too small. And she felt as though she shouldn't have to lose weight to get on the plane. So she says that, I believe they gave her 2 seats, or that she had to buy 2 seats, and she said it wasn't fair that she had to buy 2 seats. You think it's fair that they accommodate her and give her a free seat? Or do you think that the airline should keep their standard the way it is, or people keep their standards the way they are, and what's the name? And they have to lose weight. You know what I'm saying? Now I know this. I know some of y'all might not like that, you know. But we're just gonna speak honestly because we're adults here. You know what I'm saying? We ain't kids. But I'm just saying, do you believe that society should accommodate people who are big or oversized or whatever size they are? And if that's the case, you also believe society should accommodate people who are not big and want certain things. So let's answer that question as well. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. There's some things that people who are thin would want too, right? So you think society should accommodate them? So for example, do you think society, when it comes to roller coasters, do you think that they should build roller coasters for only heavyset people? Or have sizes for heavyset people? And then you have to think in terms of, well, the roller coaster, like what they would have to build a new structure for it, because if somebody's 500 pounds versus the average person would be 200, 250 and below, that's doubled as the weight on one side. So what are we doing here? So should they have to reconstruct the whole construction for people, or should these people just have to lose a little bit of weight? Like which one? So let's get it.
We had
That's what I'm talking about. Good, this is accommodation.
So this lady is arguing that she would have been able to fit in a sedan when she needed a whole couch to do the interview. The whole interview was ridiculous. They were roasting her the whole time to her face. And you know what? I have some things that I want to say. I wasn't even going to cover this story, but here we are. Hello everyone, if you're a new viewer, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. If this is your second, third, fourth time watching one of my videos and you're not yet subscribed, we already go together. Okay, make it official and hit that subscribe button. So as I mentioned in the intro, today I am going to be reacting to the Breakfast Club's interview with Dank DeMoss. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, I know Canada and America use different slang and have different words to describe the same things. Like over there, you call this a beanie, while in Canada we call it a toque. In America you call this like coloring pencils, while in Canada we call it pencil crayons. Although English is spoken in both countries, we do have some language differences. And so I want to know, in America, what does dank mean? Because when I was growing up here in the tundra of Canada, when we use the word dank to describe someone, it was a word that you use to describe someone that smelled like really bad, like offensively bad. And so I'm just trying to understand why a 500-pound woman will call herself dank. Like, does it mean some?
Now, I don't know what Dank DeMoss mean. I don't know where she got that from. I'll be honest, that's actually a pretty dope name though. Dank DeMoss. I actually like that name for a rapper. Yeah, Dank DeMoss, Ross, moving on the cost, and I'm fat and I don't care about the boss. You know what I'm saying? Like Dank DeMoss, like for real. I can understand. Like the name is kind of fire, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what that means. So.
In America or what? Like, what is that? I just want to know. Anyways, I digress. The interview is almost 40 minutes long, so I won't be reacting to the whole thing, just some interesting, funny parts that I saw. So here is the first clip.
You know, you walked in and, you know, you said the chair was too small, so we had to bring the part of the sectional for you to sit in. And you said something. You said, now this is what I'm talking about, accommodations, right? Yes. But we live in a world that's not always going to be able to accommodate people that are plus size. But we should, though. We should, because we're not all the same, you know? Mm-hmm. I feel like we should.
No, it's not possible to accommodate every single person in every single situation in life. You need to know your limitations and you need to exist within them. Like when I first...
That's a fact. I'm not going to sit here and lie to y'all. That's a fact. And I said this earlier. We can't always be accommodated because guess what? If we accommodate you, we're going to have to accommodate everybody. Everybody has to be accommodated. And then what's the point of society if everybody's accommodated? Like, it to me, it doesn't make sense if everybody gets accommodated. It has to be rules and people have to follow the rules. That's it. You know what I'm saying? It can't be like, well, why you should do this for me. And then it's gonna be, why are you doing it for her? I feel like I'm fat too. Do it for me. Well, I feel like I'm skinny. Do it for me. Like, everybody's gonna do that. Trust and believe. You know how this works. You know how this works, Dinky. You know exactly how this works, Dinky. Come on now. Gotta chill with it.
The story, and I heard how she was trying to justify riding in a vehicle that couldn't accommodate her size. It reminded me of the young man who died a few years ago at a theme park in Orlando. Tyree Sampson was a morbidly obese 14-year-old, and I'm not saying that to be disrespectful. I'm saying that because it's true and because it's relevant. But he went to a theme park with his friends and he got on a ride even though he couldn't fit properly. The safety harness couldn't fully engage over his upper body because of his size, and at the end of the day, it was the duty of the ride operators to check that he was secured in his seat, which they did, but when they saw that he couldn't fully fit, they should have politely removed him from the ride for his own safety. However, they didn't do that. I don't know the mental state of the ride attendant, but I can imagine that a part of the reason they didn't remove him from the ride was because they didn't want to embarrass him in front of everybody, and so they let him stay on the ride, which resulted in his death because he fell as soon as the ride took off. That young man was too overweight to be riding that ride, and I really wish that he had more self-awareness to just get off the ride when he saw that he couldn't fit properly.
And this goes right back to what I just said. This goes back to what I said. Whenever society has put us in a place where you don't have any self-awareness because society has made everybody feel like they some type of victim of being picked on, or people pointing the finger at them saying, oh, you too big, or you like, that young man, parents should have known that this guy was overweight. This young man was overweight, and he shouldn't have been on that ride. I don't care how embarrassed a person could be. Them being alive is better. It's better. Them being alive is better. So you could be embarrassed all you want. Because if I was the ride attendant, I'm like, nah, bro, you can't fit. Nah, can't be on it. Nah, if something happens, bro, nah, something happens. And it's not that I'm going to be responsible. I wouldn't even want that to be on my conscience. No, and I know that I could stop. But again, we live in a world where people feel as though, because he's going to get blamed either way. I would rather get blamed for not letting you on a ride than get blamed for you being on a ride and you die. Because guess what? What happened? And rest in peace to that young man. That's not good, man. It's not good. Feel really bad for him.
But also, I wish that the ride attendant had had more situational awareness and just politely asked him to get off because he couldn't fit. Now, in terms of this lady trying to justify squeezing into a car where she couldn't fit, why put yourself and the driver in danger? Just request a larger vehicle. And I'm just going to say this. First of all, I saw some pictures on her Instagram, okay? And this chick, she's never once taken a picture next to a sedan. Every single picture is with an SUV, okay? This knows she can't fit in a fucking sedan. That's why she's taking pictures with SUVs. This is my personal opinion. I believe the reason she requested a sedan from Lyft was because she wanted to do this. This is what she wanted to happen. She wanted to go viral so that she could sue and so that she can get attention. This woman has been seeking fame for quite some time. She has a following on TikTok. She has a following on Instagram. She's been making music. She's been on TV shows like Deb's House. This woman knew damn well she couldn't fit in the fucking sedan, and she did this because she wanted to go viral. She wanted to get attention, and she got it. I'm talking about her. A lot of people are talking about her. She made it on the Breakfast Club, so congratulations, you won.
But like a lot of times, people think that bigger people, obese, the F word people should just be in a house when it's like we're not. Word? Yeah, the F word. I'm not.
The word that you can't say in your house. Fat. Oh.
I'm not saying that word.
Yeah, we don't use that word.
Goes right back to what I'm saying, man. Goes back to what I'm saying, man. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. We know what some of y'all are out here doing and what y'all want to do. We know your intentions, not attention, intentions. Excuse me, I got something in my eye. Intentions. We know your intentions. We know that this is what you've been trying to do for the whole. You're basically trying to go on a press run. Now, here's the craziest part, right? Women, men, whoever, are usually this big. Usually, they eventually lose weight because they run into health issues and they have to. She can't tell me that she's completely healthy. There's no way. There's no way. Even if she is completely healthy now, she got a clean bill of health. I'm telling you right now, and eventually it's not going to happen. Because when you're walking around with that much weight, your heart can't take it. Your knees are bad. You know what I'm saying? You have to sit down most of the time. You can't even stand most of the time. You know what I'm saying? And again, this is not nothing against big people, because if you want to be a big person, that's fine. But there's consequences that come with being this size. Now I understand people that are thin too are unhealthy as well. We understand. But I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of consequences that come with being this size. And I think that some people do go on these press runs so they can be more relevant. And they have no shame, because all it is about money. If they feel as though they can get someone to say something, because people are not stupid. They're very intelligent. People are very intelligent, especially when it comes to suing and money. So yeah, if I get into maybe she ordered like 4 or 5 Lyfts, we don't know, and maybe she canceled them, and then when she got to the right one, he wouldn't let her get in the car. She said, okay, yeah, now I have a right to sue. Now I can sue. Do y'all think that she should be able to sue Lyft because a guy refused her to get in his car? Because they all independent contractors. So you think that she should be able to sue Lyft? You think that guy should have did that? Now what happens if he did that and then she messed his car up? Should she have paid for that? Or should Lyft have to pay for that? That's the question I have. So let's keep it going, man.
Okay.
So she says the word fat is the slur, but then uses the word skinny freely.
Brothers are skinny. I grew up with 2 skinny brothers.
You mean like when you were younger?
First of all, not everybody likes to be called skinny. There are lots of people who are thin that don't like the fact that they are thin, but they have a hard time gaining weight for various reasons. So the word skinny is not inherently inoffensive to everybody. There are some people who don't like being called skinny. Second of all, she doesn't like the word fat because she doesn't want to take any accountability for her unhealthy choices. That's why she doesn't want to use the word fat, but will use the word skinny freely. But not saying the word doesn't change the fact that she is an unhealthy size. And I'm going to be honest, like they were roasting her low-key the whole interview, and I'm surprised that one of them didn't say, okay, well, you don't like the word fat, I understand. Is it okay if I call you obese? Like, I'm surprised one of them didn't do that.
I'm never going to get to 600 pounds. When I get to 600 pounds, I'm going to give up. So when I was 598, I said, oh, no.
And I'm sure doctors have told you, like, you need to probably lose weight for health reasons.
Of course. Of course. But the funny thing is, every time I go to the hospital and I get tests ran, it's like there's nothing. Like, as far as high cholesterol, like the typical what people think.
No cardiovascular
issues.
None of even though my dad died from a heart attack, it runs in his family, stuff like that. Blood issues run in our family, but I never, but thyroid.
They're giving you the wrong testing, big thing.
Charlamagne said what I was thinking.
This is what I mean by some people just want to be defiant. You already know if your dad died from high cholesterol, heart attack, or whatever he passed away from, rest in peace to that man. And if it runs in the family, and I don't know if her family has weight problems down the line, you should definitely break that curse. And you said when you got to 600 pounds, you was going to stop. You was 598. I was giving you the benefit of doubt saying you was 400 and something. 598? There's no way that your body can, and depending on how tall you are, you look like you kind of short too. Oh, no. There's no way your knees and your Your knees cannot hold that. That's a lot of weight on your legs. That's a lot of weight. That's a lot of weight. Surrounding your heart, that's a lot. Eventually, that's going to catch up with you. If it ain't catch up with you now, and I don't think that you're telling us the full truth. You said when you went to the hospital, so obviously you're going to the hospital for something. You ain't going to the doctor. You're going to the hospital. It's totally different. If you went to the hospital, there's a reason why you went to the hospital. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you had a cold or maybe you was COVID. I don't know. But there's a reason why you went to the hospital. You got to be honest about that. You saying you went to the doctor and they saying there's nothing wrong with you, but you went to the hospital. Why did you go to the hospital? That would be the question I asked. Like, come on now.
To get those tests done again.
Man, cut it out. Man.
No, for real, like, y'all think I'm playing, like, y'all.
Cut it out, Nazi. I'm trying to have a mature conversation.
Let me
trying to have a
tell
mature
y'all
conversation, Nazi. Now you trying to
Listen,
cut it out, man.
It was 5 of us. I lived in a
too tall for that.
I lived in a family with 5 of us. My dad was big. My mom was a little big. Then it was 3 of us. We drove a PT Cruiser. We was all packed up. I swear to God,
Bro, she just said my mom was a little big. Was that your mom in the picture? Was that your mom in that picture? Hold up. Let me see if I can run that back real quick. Just a little bit. Let's see if I can pause that. You said your mom was a little big. Turn that back. Oh, that's too far back. Said your mom was too big. Said your mom was a little big. Let's see.
playing like y'all.
Cut it out, Nazi. I'm trying to have a mature conversation.
Let me
trying to have a
tell
mature
y'all
conversation, Nazi. Now you trying to
listen,
cut it out, man.
It was 5 of us. I lived in a
too tall for that.
I lived in a family with 5 of us. My dad was big.
You said your mom was a little big? Bruh, there's no way you should be this big, woman. You have to lose weight. You have to. If your dad and your mom was this big, and if that's your mom, I don't know if that's your mom or you, but that's probably your mom. But there's no way you should be this big. If your parents was this big, you have to lose weight. You have to. You have to. That's your mom and your dad. That's out of control, man. That's out of control. That's out of control, man. I'm sorry. It's out of control. I'm sorry. It's out of control. I'm sorry.
My mom was a little big. Then it was 3 of us. We drove a PT Cruiser. We was all packed up. I swear to God, bro. I swear to God,
They ain't gonna fight you now, Dave.
Y'all think I'm like... It was 5 of us, bro. Okay, whatever. I swear.
I'm too tall for
Bro, it happened. I'm trying to tell y'all, it happened.
So that's why you got mad at the Lyft driver?
No, that's not why I got mad. I felt like I should have been accommodated. That's not why I got mad. I couldn't believe that shit. Accommodate me. That, like I said, that was the first time that shit happened to me. Because if it wasn't, I would have been comfortable. I would have called another Lyft. You know, I just couldn't believe it. Like, I was just like, damn, for real.
So break down the incident of what happened now for people that don't know. They heard the story.
So I was getting ready for my cousin's watch party, the Lions game or whatever, and I ended up ordering me a Lyft. You know, it's like 15 minutes.
And you order Lyft all the time? It's never
yes,
an issue.
I do. It was like 15 minutes away. The driver's here. I went downstairs. As I'm walking to the car, he looking funny. Doors getting unlocked. I'm just like, Dale, you ain't gonna let me in your car? I'm like, for real? So I put my camera out. And it's like, why you not letting me in your car? Like, I kind of peeped that's what he was on, because the look at me, I seen that look before, you know, so that happened.
And this is the first time this has ever happened?
The first time.
And you normally order, because I know one of the things too, people, like there was conversation like, well, she should have ordered a bigger car like the XL, whatever. You normally order the regular cars.
Yeah, I always order the regular cars, and I felt...
Everybody ain't the same. So what you always order a regular car? So? Everybody ain't the same. Everybody don't want somebody your size in their car. That's just what it is. You saying you should have been accommodated, but what about the driver in his car? Like, I just don't understand how some people expect themselves to be accommodated, but not look at the other side and say, well, I know I'm big, and this man saying he don't want me in his car, I understand. I understand. And you know what? I'm going to order a bigger car. I honestly think she didn't want to order a bigger car because she probably didn't want to spend the money. It's like $10 more. She probably was like, I'm not spending $10 more. I'll just order a regular car. And some people just want to be defiant, man. They just want to be defiant. It's just weird to me. That's all I'm saying. It's weird. It's weird.
I don't have to order an Uber XL or a Lyft XL. I feel like I don't have to do that. Like
that same car was a Mercedes.
To the mic, brother.
The same car was a Mercedes, and it's the same car that her best friend has, and she rides in that same exact car all the time. That's why when she saw that car, she said, "Okay, I can fit it now." Like big people know what cars they can fit in.
Do they though?
Yeah, we do. I can fit any car.
So when she is allegedly riding around in her friend's Mercedes Benz, is she sitting in the front? Is she sitting in the front or the back? There's no way. Like, there's no way she's sitting in the front. This is a video of her sitting in the trunk of an SUV.
Y'all fucking know these niggas are big heads, they interest. Big.
Yeah.
They never lacking on me walking on the same.
Yeah.
I struggle to see how she can fit through the passenger doors of a Mercedes Benz, let alone fit.
Come on, bro. Y'all gotta chill. Y'all really gotta chill. Y'all gotta chill, man. Y'all gotta start holding some of these people accountable, man. This is crazy. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie to y'all, bro. That's crazy, bro. I'm not even gonna run that back. I'm just gonna say, bro, that's crazy. We gotta hold some of these people accountable, man. There's no way in the world we should be accepting this type of behavior from our people, man. I'm talking about white, black, Asian. I'm talking about our people, everybody. We should not be accepting this type of behavior from humans, bro. You this big, we need to be encouraging her to lose some weight. I don't care if people say, oh, you're fat shaming. Nobody's fat shaming. Nobody's doing that. We just need to be encouraging people to lose weight and be healthy. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's big, too big, or whether it's big enough. But that's very sad to see, man. I'm sorry. It is. I'm sorry. It's very sad to see.
Seatbelt over her body. But let's just say she could fit into the back seat. Having all that weight in the back seat could damage his tires, his suspension. It could put stress on his engine when he's trying to accelerate, especially if he's trying to go up a hill. Like, this could have put some serious damage on his vehicle, some expensive damages, and I highly doubt that Lyft would have reimbursed him. And on top of that, while he's waiting for his vehicle to be repaired, he's losing money because he wouldn't be able to use it to do Lyft. So no, I wouldn't have let her in my car either. He's not wrong. Weight distribution matters. You can't have 500 pounds weighing down on one part of your car like that.
What I got?
You got Little Lincoln. You got
just getting
big. Yeah, I got a little Prius.
I can fit in there.
You can't fit in no
Yes,
Prius.
I can. I can fit in there. I was in a PT Cruiser.
Yes,
We was in an escort too.
I don't believe you can fit in no Prius though.
Yes, I can.
Front or back?
Both. I came here on a bike.
You know, Big Dick, you did.
But so now,
Stop playing with me, all right?
No bike now.
A motorcycle? Really? All this girl does is lie. All she
Now I will say this about her. She seemed like she's a funny person though. I ain't gonna lie. She seemed like she's hilarious. She seemed like she likes to make jokes. I will say that about her. She seemed like she likes to make jokes. She said she rolled up on a motorcycle. On a bike. Not a motorcycle, a bike. Bro. Oh my God, bro. That's hilarious. That's funny.
is a lie. Imagine sitting there arguing on the radio about whether you are too fat to fit in a vehicle. My pride could never.
You said something earlier. You compared your situation to the LGBTQ, and a lot of people would say, well, LGBTQ people don't have a choice to be gay or whatever, but you have a choice to be plus size.
Mm-hmm.
So they want you to make better choices, eat right, work out, lose the weight.
I do. I work on myself, you know, and when I feel like I'm getting too much, I try to fix it, you know, like at my pace.
So she just admitted that it is a choice.
I don't have a big person mindset. I'm skinny in my head. Yeah, I'm skinny, like I said. I go to the gym.
I bet if it was 125-pound bad drunk bitch.
Oh, okay. So you know that you're supposed to lose weight and you're only doing this for attention. I see, said the blind man. I see. So this is what this is all about. You said that you're skinny in your head. So you already know, you already believe that whatever you're doing, it shouldn't be done because you're big. So you already know if you believe you're skinny in your head and you go up to a car and the guy knows you, you know that you don't supposed to be in that car. You just really messed your whole case up, to be honest with you. If you were going for your a lawsuit, you probably just messed your case up by saying that. I'm telling you now. That's crazy.
He would have let their ass in. He would have fit their ass in. That's 500 right there. Yeah.
Keys just made a damn good point.
What's that?
He said if it was 4 or 5 bad 100-pound women, plus,
125-pound bad. Yeah, they get in there drunk, belligerent. He's going to say, hey, go get in.
No. It's not a good point because weight distribution matters. If you had...
That's different. That's 100% different. If he let 6 girls in his car that were 150 pounds apiece, right? And they all equaled up to 500 pounds, 600 pounds, whatever, right? Or even more. It's different because it's weight distribution throughout the car. That's the whole reason why he was saying one side of my car can... All right, so if all the same girls sat on one side of the car, it would be the same. You know what I'm saying? It would be the same as if she sat on one side. You know what I'm saying? But if 1, 2, 3 sat in the back, then one sat in the front, and they all was 150. Yes, that normally happens in cars. That normally happens in cars, bro. Like, come on, bro. Yep, that's a horrible point. That was a horrible point that he just made. A horrible point. But that normally happens in cars, normally.
Women that are about 125 pounds all wanted to ride in your vehicle, okay? Some would be in the front, some would be in the back. They wouldn't all be squashed up in the back. Remember that I said that I think she did this specifically to go viral because she's seeking attention and fame? This woman took the opportunity on the Breakfast Club to promote her OnlyFans.
And she said, you got an OnlyFans?
I do.
Oh, they running it up too.
They run it up on OnlyFans.
Man, they running it up.
I don't know. Y'all just gonna have to go see.
Did Lyft apologize? Did they reach out to apologize?
They tried to, but it's like...
So they did try to contact you directly?
Yeah.
And you didn't want to take the call? Why not?
Because I don't want to, you know? And I feel like y'all need to make change to y'all app. I don't want to talk.
What do you want them to change?
I want them at least to, like, accommodate us. You know, I feel like we shouldn't have to pay more for Uber XL or something like that. And I also feel like they need to be checking.
I told y'all. What did I say? I said that. She did not want to pay more money. I told y'all. I told you. That's what this is all about. And the reason why she probably didn't take the call from Lyft, because she said Lyft contacted her. Get out of here. The reason why she probably didn't want to take the call because she knows that she's wrong. And they probably did call her. She probably knows she ain't got no case. But there's no way in the world you telling me what you just said. That I told y'all. That's the reason why. She didn't want to pay more money. Oh, y'all need to accommodate people who are bigger instead of being Uber XL. So you should have, so what they should have just cars that drive around. That's what Uber XL is. Or that's what Lyft XL is. It's for bigger people or for bigger stuff. That's what it's called. Why it's called XL. They already accommodated you. Like, come on. You can't make this up. This is crazy. Like, come on now.
they workers' cars to make sure, you know, they know wrong with the tires, it's not squeaking or anything like that. I just feel like it should be like, are you over this weight, or, you know, and they'll send you the car, you know, because we wouldn't have to go through that.
So she wants them to make changes to the app, but when they reached out to her, she didn't take the call because she didn't want to talk to them. She said that she has no problem fitting in any size vehicle. She can even ride a motorcycle, but then she says she needs to be accommodated. She doesn't want to be judged for her size, but then she wants Lyft to change their policies to require people to log their weights. She needs to buy a damn car. That's what she needs to do. I'm tired of her. She wanted attention and she got it. I gave it to her. They gave it to her. So she wins. But I'm done. I have nothing else to say. I'm done. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, man, that's crazy. She literally said she has an OnlyFans. That's crazy. That's crazy. But again, this is what we do. You know what I'm saying? It's became a normal thing in society. I didn't know this joint was gonna be this long. Well, anyway. But yeah, man, let me get up out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, tell y'all what y'all think about that. That was long. All right, I'm out of here. See y'all. Peace. Bye.